Hello, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining us again. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss the news that matters to South Africans. Today we are looking into something emotional, touching, and a bit controversial. A heartbreaking video is going around showing illegal foreigners crying and begging as they're deported back to their countries. Stay with me till the end so you can hear where the news came from and try to verify everything for yourself. This emotional footage shows a group of undocumented foreign nationals being deported after being detained by immigration authorities. The video was reportedly captured at one of the country's main deportation points, believed to be close to the Lindila Repatriation Center in Gauteng. In the clip, several people can be seen weeping, holding each other, and in some cases praying out loud as they are prepared for transport out of South Africa. Many of those being removed are believed to be from Zimbabwe, Mozambique, then Malawi. Some arrived in the country years ago, trying to find work, escape hardship, or simply survive. But without proper documentation or permits, they found themselves on the wrong side of the law. The Department of Home Affairs and the Border Management Authority have confirmed a new wave of deportations under stricter enforcement measures. Officials say everyone involved in the video had been through the legal process. They were detained, processed, and declared illegal based on immigration law. They were then issued removal orders and escorted to the border or repatriation point. Authorities insist that human rights were respected throughout the process. However, the video has triggered a wave of emotion online. Some people are sharing the video and expressing sadness and sympathy. Others feel conflicted. On one hand, there's an understanding that the law is the law. But on the other hand, seeing grown men and women crying and begging for a second chance has shaken many. You can see the pain on their faces. These are not people acting. These are people who clearly had hopes, dreams, and maybe nowhere else to go. In one part of the video, a young man is seen clutching a plastic bag of belongings, sobbing and saying he only came to help feed his family. Another woman, who appears to be in her late 30s, kneels on the floor and prays aloud. A child, about 4 or 5 years old, sits quietly next to her mother, watching the adults cry. It's one of those moments that hits you, even if you believe in strong border enforcement. The Department of Home Affairs says South Africa has the right to remove anyone who is in the country illegally. And with rising pressure from the public and political groups, crackdowns have intensified in areas like Johannesburg, Messina, Polokwane, and parts of KwaZulu-Natal. Police and immigration officers have been conducting operations at workplaces, informal settlements, and taxi ranks to identify and detain undocumented individuals. According to immigration policy, once someone is detained, they are taken to a repatriation center. They are processed, identified, and placed on transport to their home country. The process can take days or weeks, depending on cooperation between governments. While the law gives them the right to appeal in some cases, many migrants cannot afford lawyers or lack knowledge of the process. So in many cases, people accept deportation even when they feel helpless. This video has once again opened the debate around migration and human dignity. Some South Africans feel the country is overwhelmed by illegal immigrants and that deportations must continue. Others argue for a more compassionate approach, especially when dealing with people who are not violent or criminal. They say economic migrants deserve a second chance and that government should create pathways for legalization or work permits. Human rights organizations have warned that mass deportations, especially without proper support structures in place, can lead to emotional trauma, family separation, and long-term instability for both migrants and their children. Some children born here face being removed to countries they've never seen before. Others are left behind when their parents are taken. Officials say they are doing their job and applying the law. But they also say they are aware of the emotional toll. That is why they try to involve social workers, translators, then community leaders during the deportation process. Still, the video tells a story that no press statement can explain. It shows the raw emotion, the fear, and the desperation of people who feel like they have run out of options. All the images used in this video are for illustration purposes only and are not related to the actual people shown in the real footage. They help explain the news and provide a visual aid to follow the discussion better. If you would like to verify this news for yourself, you can check updates from local news agencies, border authorities, and coverage from Home Affairs in recent briefings. Reports from organizations dealing with migration and human rights have also reflected on this issue. And now, let's end on a lighter note. One person on social media said the way some of these deportees cried, you'd swear they just got told there's no more free Wi-Fi in the country. Another user joked that the crying was so loud even the bus engine sounded shy to start. And someone else commented that if they had shown that same energy at work, maybe the boss would have sponsored them a visa. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment and tell us what you think. Should deportations continue as they are, or should the process be made softer with support for those who want to do things the right way? Either way, let's not lose our humanity. Stay safe, stay aware, and we'll see you in the next update.